Y'all, y'all ready for this? Yeah.
What is up, world? Welcome to What We Watched. I am Matt, and thank you so much for joining us. Today, we are getting a look at the very first look at Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. So, Maleficent 2. Now, let's talk about Maleficent for a second. She is probably my favorite Disney villain of all time. And if you know me at all, Disney villains are probably one of my favorite subcategories of movies. When I went to Disney, we were allowed a budget for, just things that we could buy when we went to the store or whatever. And, while most kids would have gotten, something from Toy Story or some sort of action figure or something like that, I actually got a Maleficent dragon. That was my choice. That was my purchase from Disney because Maleficent is fantastic and Disney villains across the board are pretty much amazing. So Maleficent is probably one of the top, if not one of the top three Disney, at least animated villains of all time, in my opinion. And in my opinion, that's pretty much a fact. And so I enjoyed the first movie, but I feel like it also had this sort of Wreck-It Ralph kind of a feel where it's like we need to explain why the person is bad and why they weren't really that bad. And when you're talking about someone who is literally the mistress of all evil, I don't think I think it's good to tell a compelling backstory maybe of how they got to that point, but to kind of say, well, she's not really a bad person. No, she's actually a bad person. She's literally the mistress of all evil. So the fact that they're titling this one Mistress of Evil, I'm excited to see where they're going to go with it and if they're kind of going to have one foot in, one foot out, like she's like an anti-hero, just misunderstood and kind of really a good person. No, let's make her bad. Let's make her a villain. Let's do this. So I'm going to check this out. I ran to my computer to go and check out this teaser trailer to see what they're going to be doing with this. Angelina Jolie did fantastic as Maleficent in the first film, but I just am really curious to see if they're going to take her in like, hey, guess what? I'm a bad guy. Deal with it. I'm really excited to see this. So hopefully it does not disappoint. So let's check it out together. Starting the trailer in 3, 2, 1. Have your Disney castle. Whoa! Making me a little dizzy there. Okay, you have the fairies.
I remember the story of an evil witch.
Yes, she's an evil witch. That's actually a fairy.
Princess she cursed to sleep forever.
Yes, cursed her to sleep because she's evil. That's what she
The
does.
story became legend. But this is no fairy tale.
There are many who prey on the innocent.
Okay, there she
I'm
is.
sure your kind would agree.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were making a threat.
Well, do you?
Do I what?
No better.
Ooh, okay. She looks bad. She's beating up people. Okay, she looks very mean. That's good. She looks just like Maleficent, which is great casting. Lots of crows and what appears to be paint explosions. Okay, just a quick little tease, but I liked it. Okay, so that was our very first look. Very basic. We got to see Maleficent with her wings and all of that. It looks like they might be going once again in the anti-hero direction. Maybe she's a bad person, but just being a bad person to even worse people, which even that I'm totally fine with. Even if it's like she's just not even trying to do good things, but she's just mad and angry. Because you have to remember, the original Maleficent was just mad that she didn't get invited to a party, and that's why she decided to curse somebody, curse a baby. Not only curse a baby, a lot of people forget the story. In Sleeping Beauty, she actually curses Aurora not to just fall asleep into a slumber, but to actually die. Like, that's the thing. She's going to prick her finger on the spinning wheel and die. And it's actually the other fairies who say, okay, she's not going to die. She's just going to fall into a sleep. So we're talking about someone who is so put off by the fact they weren't invited to a party that she tries to put a curse on a baby so they die. And so that's the Maleficent that we want. The one that turns into a dragon, the one that kidnaps people, the one that spends 16 years of her life just pursuing someone just out of spite. And so it looks like we're at least leaning in this direction with the title of Mistress of Evil, and it looks like she's just going after maybe some monarchy people who are just maybe a little bit worse than she is. So once again, I think that's totally fine. I just want to see her be mean. And we even see Aurora in that kind of like, what are you doing? And maybe she's going to wrestle with that a little bit, but I hope at the end of the day, she's still bad. She's still evil. She's the mistress of all evil, and I hope that they stick with that. So far, looks pretty good. Angelina Jolie, as before, is nailing the role. Like, it's literally like the cartoon or the animation coming to life. So that they have down perfectly. Just a quick little teaser, and I'm hoping that the kind of thread that we see in this little bit of a teaser continues. All right, so that's my thoughts on Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to these videos. It really, truly does help us out when you guys do that. You can also just check out our page and make sure when you like us that you check out all of our content. We got some podcasts going on. We got polls. We got a ton of stuff going on here at the site, and we would love for you to check that out. Once again, I'm Matt, and thanks for watching.
Y'all ready for this?